everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to give you 10 tips on how to start the new school year. This one in particular is a very special one because we're all mostly just going to be homeschooled, so I'm going to show you a few tips that have definitely helped me when I'm doing online courses for college and when I did remote classes last semester. I'm sorry the background has been a little bit bland my past few videos, and it's mostly because my room is under construction. I really have nowhere else to film in my house that's not filled with boxes because me and my sister's room is being renovated right now, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, so my first tip is to adjust your sleeping schedule. This is super important when starting the new school year. I have definitely seen a big help once my sleep schedule is in order. So I've done this ever since I started middle school. Get like 2 weeks before school starts and just dedicate it to fixing your sleep schedule, because we all know that in the summer our sleep schedules get all messed up. So take these next few weeks before school starts and just try to adjust your sleep schedule. It will not work if you do it a few days before.
Trust me, I've tried.
Try to sleep only maybe an hour and a half, a little bit earlier than you usually do, and then slowly go to 2 hours and then 3 hours and maybe even 4 if you sleep super duper late. But trust me, it's not easy going to sleep at like 3:30 in the morning and then having to go to sleep like at midnight because you have school the next day all of a sudden. It's just not going to work out. So definitely take a few weeks beforehand to adjust your sleep schedule. I used to use the bedtime feature on my phone in the clock app. It just didn't really seem to help me. So find something that's going to help you wake up in the morning, whether it's the alarm of your phone or just your alarm clock. Find something that you find most comfortable. Tip number 2, declutter everything. So grab your book bag from last year and just declutter everything. Take out unnecessary assignments, old textbooks and folders, and just get everything that's just extra clutter, because it's just gonna help you in the long run to be more organized, and when you're more organized, it helps you focus a lot more. Tip number 3, find an organization style that you like. So whether that's having all of the assignments in individual folders for different classes, or putting everything in one huge binder, or having different notebooks for different classes, find the style that you like, that you think really helps you organize your notes, and stick with it because it will help you a lot. This also depends on the professor and the teacher. Like they maybe might ask you like certain binders or dividers that you need to have, so in that case you obviously need to have those, but for other classes, try to find an organization style that fits you and that you know it's going to be a lot easier to later access things that you need. So tip number 4, this also is like a continuation of the next tip, but find a color theme or aesthetic that you like. If you're gonna go out and eventually buy supplies for the new school year, try to buy your supplies in the same color theme or aesthetic that you like, because I promise you, if you do little things like that, it just gets you more excited for school. It gets you more focused into what you're doing. If you're gonna buy pencils, buy like only purple pencils and only purple erasers, or try to find a certain aesthetic for all your school supplies. I feel like personally for me that's really helped. Like I have an agenda that's pink, and then my notebook is purple, and all of my pencils are pink and purple, and my book bag is pink, and like
Things like that.
Tip number 5, speaking about agendas, find an agenda that you like and stick to it. Your agenda is your Bible. You're gonna access it every day to see what you need to do and use it every day to write new things. So that way it keeps you organized so that you don't miss any assignments or skip any assignments. So in my last video I mentioned that I was gonna buy an agenda at Target, but for some reason I didn't put it in my shopping cart because I didn't pay for it. It wasn't in the receipt. When I got home I couldn't find it, so I guess I just left it in the aisle by accident. So I went to Target the other day to get it, and I found one that's
So much prettier.
This is my new agenda. So it was $18, which is a little pricey for an agenda, but I feel like it's pretty reasonable if you're gonna use it every day for like an entire year. At least personally for me, I use my agenda a lot, so I wanted to find one that I really like, so I decided to get this one. It has enough space for every day to write whatever you need to do, and it goes by week, which is my favorite type of organization. So find what you like. Like for example, my sister likes to do to-do lists for every single day, and then she has a separate huge calendar in her wall to like write everything that she needs to do that month. But for me personally, I want to have everything in one place, so I like to plan it by week instead of by month. This I feel like fits best for me, and I also like to do it weekly because I feel like it spreads out my assignments a lot better, so I don't get too busy on a certain day. I have the opportunity to kind of separate my assignments throughout the week, so I love doing that. Next tip is a comfortable workspace. So find a workspace that you like, whether it's your desk or the dining room table or the kitchen counter. Just find a place that you really like to sit down and do work. Try to find a place that has a lot of natural sunlight, because especially this semester, we're all gonna be stuck at our homes, and so finding a place that you can get your vitamin D, a place that's not super dark, like you're not enclosed in a space, that it's a very welcoming space. Ironically, my desk right now is a mess because I'm in the middle of getting a brand new one, but it comes in a few weeks, and when it does, I'm gonna have it all organized for the new school year. Tip number 7, find a time and a schedule that you like to do your classwork. So for example, last semester I would come back from college and eat something, watch some Netflix to relax, and then just do my classwork afterward. But because of this whole thing, I'm probably just gonna do my work in the early afternoon and then eat lunch. So just find a schedule that you enjoy to do your classwork. I would suggest trying to avoid doing classwork at night. Just try to do it either in the morning or afternoon, because doing classwork after that midday slump is just not easy. So just try to find something that you like. Tip number 8, if there's an assignment that has to be done,
do it right now.
if an assignment has a specific due date, try to do the assignment before if you have time. Try to fit it into your schedule, because it's better to be safe than sorry. You're probably gonna forget about the assignment if you keep pushing it, or if you push too many assignments to do it later, you're just gonna end up cramming, and cramming is just not good for you. So try to separate your assignments as much as you can. It's just not worth it. And if you're in college, find out if any professors are already giving you assignments or important project due dates online, and write them down already on your agenda or calendar so that you don't have to write them down later. Tip number 9, have something next to you to drink. Having a cup of tea, a glass of water, a water bottle, coffee, something to have those like little mini breaks. I feel like whenever I take a sip of water or coffee or tea or anything, it's like little mini mental breaks that you're essentially giving yourself, so that you're not constantly staring at a computer screen or at a paper. So that's really important too. And also it gives me a cozy feeling for my desk, so I love it. Tip number 10, and it's probably the most important tip, is take a break when you need it. Don't try to cram so many things in one day, because it's just not worth it. You're gonna end up not doing the assignments that well, and it's just not gonna help out at the end of the day. I personally don't give myself more than 5 tasks per day, because I feel like anything more than that, I'm just gonna end up cramming and finishing things at like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. where I can just sit down, eat dinner, or watch Netflix or something. So you don't want the entire school semester to just be like finals week where you're just gonna be cramming everything. You're just gonna end up burning yourself out a lot worse than if you just cram like that final week of the semester. So be very careful. Alright guys, so those are all my tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If any of these tips helped you, leave it in the comments below. If there are any more tips that you guys have for other people, leave it in the comments below so everybody else can read them. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video, because that's how you let me know. Subscribe for more videos like these, and hit the bell notification so you get notified every single time I post. I post every single Sunday, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.